Hello, you little chickadees and chickadettes. How are you doing? Today I'm talking about God, I'm talking about music, and I'm talking about the surprise that all of that gave me. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So when I were a lad, right, at the age of 18, I first picked up, I think 18 or maybe 17, I picked up a guitar and I started to learn to play it. And I liked singing and all of that. Ever since that time, I have written music, always. I've always written music all my life. I've forgotten more songs than actually I remember. I've forgotten more songs. Probably because they weren't that good. You know, it's kind of something, your art gets slightly better as you get older. So the theme of my songs was always humour. I would write, the first song that I wrote that was, I thought was quite good, was called Always Wear Condom, okay? And I actually, in the band, we used to go around and I would sing that song everywhere. Always Wear Condom. It's quite a funny song. Probably I would be cancelled if I sung it today, but that was the kind of theme. But writing has been an important part of that music, you know, expressing myself, writing and writing lyrics, etc. So about 6 years ago, when I started to go to my ayahuasca retreats, something happened. And apart from the fact that the ayahuasca retreats led me to connect with the emissaries, but something happened where I changed from saying the universe, you know, I'm going to manifest from the universe and the universe is great. And I stopped saying the universe and I started saying God, right? And it was massive for me. It was massive to actually begin to say God. And a little while after I started, and I started talking to the emissaries have been fundamental in my return back to have a relationship with God again. So that it's been this process, this ongoing process now, where now I feel that I've got this incredible faith, so beautiful. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know, you know, I can't put it into words really, but I've got this tremendous faith. Well, talk about putting it into words. Over the last few years, I've noticed that the songs that I've been writing, at least 50% of them, if not more, are about God, right? One way or another. And even before I realized it, when I looked at afterwards I listened to the lyrics, I thought, oh, I know who I'm talking about now. And it was a mixture. It's interesting. It's a mixture of songs about my wife, and also songs about God. It's just gratitude, I think. All the songs are gratitude that I do. Gratitude for this life, for everything that I have, and the relationship that I have with God. So the thing is that I've been writing lots of songs. I'm working on an album. I think probably by maybe the end of this year, I'll have my album on Spotify. What will happen after that? Nothing. I can't imagine. Some people will listen to it and they'll say that's very nice, but you know, I'm not doing it for any other reason than I want to have them somewhere, have my songs and finish that chapter and then move on and probably write more songs about God or maybe something else. Who knows? So I thought I'd share a few little snippets of the songs. So I've done one song called The Hero, and it's about the hero's journey. And I think I mentioned it a long time ago, and somebody said, oh, can you put it on? As well, I haven't recorded it yet. Well, I finished The Hero's Journey. So I put a little snippet of that. The hero starts his journey. He knows he's little choice. For the only way to heaven is to find your own voice. But he keeps falling down and getting up And that song's inspired by the book The Alchemist. It's the story of the alchemist, yeah, the hero's journey, the quintessential hero's journey. I also did. Have you read the poem or the little story called Footsteps in the Sand? I think it's called Footsteps in the Sand or something like that. And it's about the somebody looking across the journey of their life and seeing footsteps in the sand, like two sets of where him and God were walking on, or the angel, the guardian angel. And then suddenly there was one set of footsteps, and the man said, "Why did you leave me? Why did you leave me at that point in my life when it was so hard?" And the angel said, "I didn't leave you. That was when I had to carry you." Okay, so that story is a beautiful story for me, and so I put that into a song called Footsteps. Footsteps in the sand, by my side, holding my hand, always standing guard. Times when it feels so hard. So why do I feel alone sometimes? Why do I feel forlorn sometimes? But he never lets me down. It's me who turns away to look around. He never lets me fall. It's me who takes the break to make my mistake. And so I say to people, that's about your guardian angel or God. Right? But really, I wrote it about God, not about the guardian angel. And the latest song that I've written is a one of gratitude. It's called Thank You. And literally, that's what the song's all about. It's just saying thank you, but in 4 languages. That's it. And it sort of builds up, and I quite like it. But it's just another gratitude one. And I'm thanking God. I bring you thanks. For me, I love you for everything you do for me. I love you. I por mí. Te amo por todo lo que haces por mí. Te amo. Yo te amo. So there are a few snippets of the songs that I've been writing lately. I'll let you know when the album is finally ready, and it's called The Road to Here, the album, The Road to Here, only because I've been writing songs for a long time now. And so some of the songs are very new, and some of them are 10, 15, 20 years old. So that's why it's this path to here, The Road to Here. So there you are. That's my story about my music and my relationship with God. How's your relationship with God going? Does it exist? Do you have you turned to God, or is it not something that you're interested in? I'd be interested to know in your comments what you think. I love you all, and I'll speak to you all later. Bye-bye.